Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be starting a new series playing Myst. It has been a little over a year since I last played this game, so I'm looking forward to sharing it with you. Let's go ahead and start a new game.
I realized the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I've tried to speculate where it might have landed, but I must admit that such conjecture is futile. Still, questions about whose hands might one day hold my Myst book are unsettling to me. I know my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
Nice opening. Okay, so I'm just going to assume that most of you watching this probably are already familiar with this game, but if you're not, we are what is commonly known as the Stranger. We are, I don't know where we are. It looks like we're standing out in the middle of nowhere under a starry sky. And this book just happens to fall from the sky and lands right in front of us. So what do? We pick it up, of course, and we look at it. And lo and behold, is this picture moving? Now, I kind of think that modern day players of this game, if they were first introduced to this, probably would be reminded of Harry Potter looking at this. But I think it would have been really cool when this game first came out. People didn't have this idea of moving images like you saw in Harry Potter. So this would have been really unique, the idea of a book with pictures that seem to be alive. And what else are you going to do if you see a picture that's moving? You're going to touch it, right? So, big mistake, but we wouldn't have the adventure otherwise. I'm going to use the free roam rather than the point and click. Yes. Alright. Now, as the Stranger, we have no idea where we are. I would think that if this were really me, I would be freaking out right now. Where am I? What just happened to me? So, we are on an island. In case you don't know, I'm just gonna say all this for those people who don't know. We are on an island. That looks like a letter. And I'll look at it later. It's a very small island. I'll just give you a quick tour here. We have the main building of this island is the library. As you can see, there are books inside. And a few other things that are important, which we'll look at more later. There is, over here, the planetarium. We have what looks like a sunken ship. What is that? What are you called again? I cannot remember what that... It's just a big gear. I can't remember if it has any other name aside from just a big gear. And yes, this is a rocket ship over here on this corner. Some odd looking doohickeys down this main pathway with a tiny little model ship. a tiny little sunken ship. Looks just like that one. And then over here we have the entrance to the power room. It's actually a cave. Goes down to a cave. And then we have our clock tower. And over here we have a little cabin and a large tree behind the cabin, which is actually a significant tree. And that's it! Nothing else for as far as the eye can see. But instead of despairing, we are a bold and intrepid stranger, and we will make the most of this unique opportunity and explore. Alright, where do I want to start exploring? Let's start with this letter. Seems natural. Catherine, I've left for you a message of utmost importance in our 4 chamber beside the dock. Enter the number of marker switchers on this island into the imager to retrieve the message. Yours, Atris. Interesting. And the marker switchers that he's referring to, why can't I move? Okay. Are these little things here. These are marker switchers. Switches. I don't know why I'm saying switchers. So we have to count them. That's one. I think there's one up here. 2. Because I'm playing the free roam, I can wander around behind buildings, whereas before you were not able to do that in the original version of this game. 3. Is there one over here? Yes, 4. Way down there at the end of that walkway. Keep your eyes peeled. 5. 6. 7. And that one over there. 8. Is that it? I think that's it. Anything over here by this tree? No. So I think it's just 8. So now, we'll come back over here. I think if I push shift, I can run. Yay! I like being able to run. Okay, so we hop down here. This was the 4th chamber that the Atris person in the letter mentioned. Okay. You see there's a button back behind here. And over here we have instructions, it looks like. Settings, dimensional imager. Let's click this. I'm going to record 8. I can't push buttons quickly. So now I'm going to push this. Let's see what happens.
Catherine, my love, I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened. It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine is one of our sons. I suspect Agamemnon, but I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him and Cirrus as well. Oh, I should have known better than to have left my library unchecked for so long. Well, I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in their places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I return, but if you've forgotten the access keys, remember the tower rotation. Oh, and don't worry, Catherine. Everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly. Oh, and erase this message after you've viewed it, just to be safe.
Okay, that's a lot of information. So the story goes that we're on an island that was once inhabited by that man who we just heard from named Atris. He and his wife, Catherine, lived here with their 2 sons, Cirrus and Achenar, who you'll get to meet in a little bit. They're lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And, what else was I going to say with that? Okay, so yes, he mentioned books that were not destroyed, but other books in his library were destroyed, so he put the books that were not damaged into places of protection. But we need access keys in order to get to them, which then he hinted at a tower rotation. The tower rotation is referring to that tower back there. It's connected to the library in a sneaky little way. But these books that he mentioned are hidden in each of these locations around the island. There's a book hidden in there. Here's another book hidden in that ship. In that big old gear back there behind the planetarium. Underneath that big tree. And, is that it? Yeah, 4. That's it, just 4. 4 ages that we get to, they're called ages, by the way. 4 ages that we get to explore in this game. So let's go back into the library. And you can meet the lovely brothers, Cirrus and Achenar. This is my favorite location in the game. Oh, yes, there's your hint. Tower rotation. What's this? Well, it looks like another linking book, but it's not working. So what you're supposed to do is pick up this red paper, and wasn't that a helpful little hint? I don't think the original game had that little arrow demanding you put the paper here.
Bring me a red paper. I can't see. I need a red paper. You must. I beg of bring. Shh. Help. I am serious. Give it up. There is one thing I must rescue.
Alright, that was really hard to hear. But that guy right there is Cirrus. If you didn't make it out, he kept telling you red pages, bring me the red pages, and the word rescue. So he's in distress, apparently. And over here, let's go ahead and do the same thing.
Serious? Is that you? Are you? See you. You know. Help me. Bring me blue pages. Never. Pages. I must have the blue page.
Yeah, we get it. Blue pages.
Bring them to me.
so dramatic. Yes, that man needed help too. So, as we go exploring the other ages, we will collect red and blue pages. Here's the library of books that Atris mentioned, and as you can see, most of them are destroyed, but there are a few of them that still work. Not work, but they're still intact. Yeah, this one called the Stone Ship Age. This one is Channel Wood. And that is... What are you? I can't read you. You're too hard to make out. This one is Selenitic Age, I think. Yeah. This one's connected to the rocket ship. Oh. This one's a bonus age, actually. I think this one's only featured in the realMyst version, which is what we are playing right now. But there's another one. Where's... You're damaged. Is this one? Oh, there. The gear. The gear age. What is this one called? Selenitic, Channel Wood, Stone Ship, and... Huh. I can't remember what the other age is called. That's sad. Oh well. So let's work on this one. We'll work on getting to this age first. I can't remember the name of it. Oh, okay. I accidentally triggered my flashlight feature. That's new. Okay. I'm not going to read through this. You're welcome. You're welcome to pause it as I skim through the pages and read it for yourself. So here we go. Alright, the end. Exciting read, yes? Okay, so in case you decided not to read it, the highlights are that this... I just now remembered what the name of this place is. It's the Mechanical Age. And just so you know, the character of Atris created all of these different places that you hear described in these different journals. There's, he has gifts. Let's just put it that way. He can write in a book and describe a world, and poof, it comes into existence from within that book. I don't know how to explain it. It's... Yeah. Sorry. Anyway, but in this Mechanical Age, Atris discovered that it used to be a big, beautiful city, until some evil people sailed in on their black ships and destroyed the place. They destroyed the foundation of this city, and it sunk into the ocean. Only parts of it were left standing above the water, but supposedly the only survivors are preparing for the enemies to come back, and Atris decides to help them. So he comes up with clever ways to be able to defend them, different gadgets and such. Here's what the age looks like. He had his two sons, Sirius and Akinar, help him with these rescue plans. And he mentions hoping to come back one day and see that the population has grown and is thriving, which sadly you will discover it has not. We'll have to find a way to get inside that big gear over there, which is one of the safe locations that you heard Atris mentioning hiding books, so that his sons Sirius and Akinar couldn't get to them and destroy them. And he told Catherine that in order to access it, you'll need the access key, which is using the tower rotation. That sound you hear is that big old tower behind the library is now rotating. So I think I have it pointed in the direction of the gear. So So what you do, in order to get inside the tower, we have to get in there. You click this funny picture. And the doorway is now shut behind us, but another doorway opens, as you can see. There's nothing else in this room except this elevator, I don't think. So get in here. Tower. Alright, so we have these two symbols. Key, and then where a book, showing you where a book is hidden, but I didn't do it right. Didn't do it right. I didn't point it in the right direction. Oh wow, I just jumped off there. When you point it in the right direction, you should be able to see... Okay, sorry. Close the door. Now can I go down? Thank you. When you point it in the right direction, you should be able to see the actual location where the book is being held. And then on the opposite side of the room, you would be able to climb the ladder next to the key symbol and get the access key in order to get into that book. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. I know what I'm doing wrong. Okay, so you see this? Do you see how this is where the ship is in the dock? Do you remember that I flipped the marker switch up on the dock? That's why it's the only location showing on the map of the island. I need to get out now. Let's go over here and push this picture of an open doorway. Yeah, good. Alright. So what I want to do is I want to go and let's just flip up all the switches. Let's just flip the switch for the gear. The gear. I really like that you can use a run feature in this game. The sun's starting to set. It'll soon get really dark. That's why they gave you a little flashlight feature. It's very helpful. Alright, let's now click on the picture to open the secret passageway. And let's do... Well, hey! I did have it pointed in the right direction. Why can't I see it? I'm not understanding this. I'm confused. And I'm disappointed that my explanation isn't working. Let's just go switch all the switches up so that all the different locations on the map will now appear. Little clock tower, although to be honest with you, I don't see why I just can't splash my way through this what looks like shallow water just to get over there. That seems unnecessary. Now. Alright, we have everything on now, right? Everything? Wait, whoa, what was that? Did you see that? Okay, alright, that was it. I need to wait till the line turns red. That's it. That's what I didn't do correctly. Sorry about that. I'll just skip ahead once I get up there. Oh, wrong picture. Yay! I can see a sky out there. Oh dear, we have a glitch. A glitch. No. Why? Why must you glitch? Okay, well, what you would have seen was the image of the gear. The big gear out there. But this is what we really need. This is the access key in order to get inside the big gear. 2:40 looks like the time we should have set on the clock, but then we also have this 2:21, which I'm sure will be useful later. But let's go back and look at that clock. So I want to be able to see clearly what's happening over here. Alright, let's set it for 2:40. 40. Huzzah! I'm going to flip you up now. Ah. Alright. So this is probably what the 2:21 is referring to. Okay. Oh, okay, so once we get down to the bottom of this chain, we have to reset. Alright, let me think about this. Oh. I just figured out that if you hold it down, it will actually just spin one instead of both. There you go. Okay. And now we get our victory music, and this is now pointing out to us that the big gear opened up just like that. Okay. Sunset has taken place. Let's get out our flashlight. Well, it's a little bit helpful. Let's run. Here we hear the victory music again. And the linking book to the mechanical age. This place was once a beautiful city that's now sunk into the ocean. This is all that's left of it. Alright, so I'm going to close here. And when I come back, we'll go ahead and visit the mechanical age. See you then. Bye.